Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So as some of you might have known that Unfortunate Love is returning to Z World, and I'm here to give you guys the first episode of how the show is going to start again on Z World, which Z World is calling the season 2. So it will be replacing Every Girl's Dream by 7 p.m. So Every Girl's Dream will be ending on 22nd of this month, and on 23rd then Unfortunate Love will return and replace Every Girl's Dream. So in case you guys forgot how they ended the series, that is the season 1, they ended where Lakshmi caught Rishi and Malishka secretly getting married, and this got her angry and she packed her load and she leaves the Oberoi's house and she went back to Pritam's house. So that was how they ended season 1. So let's see how they are going to start it again by the time it returns. Please keep watching. Early in the morning, Neha wakes Rano up. Rano wakes up and she started counting the good things that she saw in her dream. She says, I have to take Lakshmi back to the Oberoi mansion. She says if they refuse to take Lakshmi in, then I will demand for millions of rupees from them. Rishi imagines Lakshmi waking him up and keeping his clothes on the sofa. He says, I will get ready, and he realizes that Lakshmi is not there. He misses Lakshmi and he thinks that he is having headache again. Rano asks that where is Lakshmi? Lakshmi comes in front of Rano and asks that what happened. Rano tells Lakshmi that I told you that I will take you back to Rishi's house. Lakshmi says, Aunt, please. Rano says, this house is mine. I will give the place on rent where you are staying. At least I will get the rent. And Lakshmi agrees and says, I will give you 2,500 rupees for rent. Rano asks Lakshmi if she won a lottery for her to be paying house rent. Lakshmi says she will do job and she will give her the rent. Ayush comes to Rishi's room and gives him coffee. Rishi asks that how is Dad, but Ayush asks that what does he want him to say. Ayush asks Rishi that did you talk to Lakshmi? Rishi says no. Ayush says you would have called Lakshmi once. Rishi says nobody cares for me. What I thought when I saw Lakshmi's sari piece, my condition was bad and I came running to the temple just to reach Lakshmi thinking that something has happened to her. Rishi asks Ayush that when I got to Lakshmi, do you know what Lakshmi did? He says Lakshmi scolded me so much and I asked her to come home. He says I went behind Lakshmi but I couldn't find her and I even shouted at Malishka. Rishi tells Ayush that mom and dad slapped me and they are not talking to me. He says today you are also against me, and he asks if I am so bad that you people are not thinking about my feelings but everyone cares for Lakshmi. Lakshmi tells Rano that if she is not ready, then we will go down because Savita is ready to give her storeroom for 1,500 rupees rent. Shalu says without any advance, she says we should go and talk to Savita. Neha asks Lakshmi that will you give us 2,500 rupees for rent? Lakshmi says yes and says I would also give 5,000 rupees for using the kitchen. Neha says then you will pay 500 rupees for using the bathroom, and she asks if she will give them 8,000 rupees in total. Lakshmi says to Neha that my father used to say that your heart can break but your courage increased. Neha says you change in one night. Lakshmi says illusion should not be there for long. Neha says done. Rano says if you don't get job in 2 days, then I will not let you stay here. And Lakshmi also says that she cannot waste time by staying there. Rishi says to Ayush that Lakshmi did not give me a chance to talk, and even a murderer get a chance at least. He says, did I insisted to marry Lakshmi and did I put bad luck in her horoscope? Rishi asks Ayush to tell him his point of view. He says, what should I do if Lakshmi has seen me marrying Malishka, even though it will still happen after a year? He asks Ayush to talk. Ayush says, you are not just my brother, but you are my everything. He says, you are still at the same place, and he tells him that everything is snatched from Lakshmi. Ayush tells Rishi that Lakshmi got betrayed seeing your marriage with Malishka, but I can feel your pain too. He says you would have waited for a year before marrying Malishka. Rishi says you mean to say that I am wrong? Ayush says yes. Rishi says all of you can go. I will be alone and I will be fine. Lakshmi tells Bani that she will go for an interview. Shalu makes her eat curd and sugar. They ask her to think that she has gotten the job and she is happy. Ayush asks Rishi to see from Lakshmi's perspective and says all the world is shattered for her. Rishi says to Ayush that everyone in the family knew that this would still happen after a year, but now they are reacting. He says, I was regretting that Lakshmi saw Malishka and I getting married, but now I don't regret for anything because Lakshmi has done wrong with me as well. Rishi tells Ayush that he cannot forgive Lakshmi for whatever she has done with him. He says Lakshmi was good to me only when I was good to her. He says Lakshmi did not pick my call. Ayush asks, why didn't you tell me that you had called her? Rishi says I am feeling ashamed and I felt bad because Lakshmi is not talking to me. Rishi tells Ayush that even I get affected and I am feeling bad. He says if Lakshmi doesn't want to talk to me, even I don't want to talk to her. Lakshmi is going out in search for a job. Pritam motivates her and tells her that her parents must be feeling proud of her. Lakshmi hugs Pritam and takes his blessings. Pritam says, my blessings are with you. Rishi washes his face and imagines Lakshmi standing behind him and saying that his hairstyle is ruined. A song plays in the background. Rishi takes his shower and he thinks of his moments with Lakshmi and also Lakshmi's confrontation that how did he stoop so low. Rishi recalls Lakshmi ending a relationship with him and telling him that their marriage is a big mistake and that he cannot imagine what punishment she will give to him for his mistake. Lakshmi is standing on the road and she thinks that she cannot get late to reach for the interview. She imagines Rishi in the car and she turns her face, but the guy is someone else. She looks at the guy as he drives off. She thinks that what am I doing? I should not think about Rishi. Lakshmi sees a couple and she gets emotional. She sits in the auto and asks the driver to take her to Aderi. Malishka is happy and she greets Kiran. She says she is very happy today. She calls Rishi and asks if he is fine. Rishi says I am fine and I am really sorry for my behavior and for not picking your call. Malishka asks Rishi not to worry and says I understand and I planned a surprise for you. Rishi says surprise and gets tensed. Malishka asks Rishi not to refuse and says 6 p.m. today. We will meet and we will start afresh. Malishka says Lakshmi has ended everything on her own, so it is not Rishi's fault. Rishi thinks that Malishka is right and he agrees to meet Malishka. Kiran says I need to talk to you. Malishka says don't talk about tension matter today and says whatever happened was right and she tells her that nobody will be tortured now. Kiran says to Malishka that I want to talk about, but Malishka cut her short and says not today and says even Lakshmi can start a new life now and I am happy for her. Lakshmi comes for an interview and the receptionist sends her to the interviewer. The interviewer asks if Lakshmi has experience in the job, but Lakshmi says no. The interviewer tells Lakshmi that they want an experienced employee. Lakshmi asks the receptionist and she goes to another office. The employer tells her again that he has seen her interview and he knows that she is Lakshmi Rishi Oberoi and Lakshmi is shocked. The interviewer tells Lakshmi that they have no job for her, but he can open a position for her if Lakshmi promotes his company to Rishi, and Lakshmi gets up from there and she goes. She goes to many offices, traveling in local trains, but she doesn't get any job anywhere and she cries. Rishi gets Malishka's call and tells her that he will pick her up at 6 p.m. He gets down from his car and he started walking looking at his phone. Lakshmi goes past him. They senses their presence and they are about to look at each other, but someone suddenly meets with an accident. The client comes to Rishi and asks him to come. Lakshmi started walking. Rishi asks the client to give him 3 minutes and he goes to check if Lakshmi was there. He couldn't see Lakshmi and he goes back. Lakshmi is sitting at the park and she calls someone for the interview. The lady asks her to come on time and tells her that the salary will be less for freshers and Lakshmi decided to go. Some old men are laughing there for laughing therapy. Suddenly, an old man gets an attack. Lakshmi helps the man and says they should take him to the hospital. Karishma tells Sonia that Neelam went to Lakshmi's house because the priest had come home earlier. A flashback is shown. The priest asks Neelam to call Lakshmi back home and says Rishi is safe if Lakshmi is with him. The priest asks that where is Rishi? Neelam says Rishi is not at home. The priest says call him home and tells him that 7 days are dangerous for him and today he is having danger with iron. Neelam calls Rishi and asks him to come home and the flashback ends. Karishma says to Sonia that Rishi haven't come back home till now. Neelam comes to Rano's house and tells her that she wants to talk to Lakshmi. Rano says I tried to make Lakshmi understand, but she did not listen to me and she has gone out. Neelam searches for Lakshmi in the house and Shalu recalls Lakshmi's words that the entire family knows about Rishi and Malishka and Shalu gets more angry saying Neelam. Okay guys, this is how the first episode is going to start, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, please kindly give this video a like. Please just like it for me, thank you, and share the video to your loved ones and to anybody you feel like will be interested to follow this series. So I'll be posting the next one very soon. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.